You too. Welcome back to the channel. So today I'll be going over some core exercises that I've been doing to look shredded, even on a bulk. You know what I'm saying? I got a few core exercises that you could be doing that's beginner friendly. It's not time consuming, and then you could do them at the end of your workout. I feel as though it's best to do them at the end of the workout because you got blood flowing, you're not as cold, and then I don't know, it's just something about blood flowing through your body. You hot, you sweating, and you can just really focus in and get it done. So I'm gonna start off with some. I'm gonna show y'all the first superset. So the first superset is gonna be a kettlebell Russian twist, laying down with your legs fully extended. And you're gonna superset that with a regular lying crunch, and then it's multiple movements as one superset. So the first superset is Russian twist with a kettlebell, regular lying crunches, leg raise, but you're doing it lying down. And then after that, we're gonna do 3 rounds of that. And after you do your lying leg raise, you're gonna superset that with a plank. You're gonna do a 1-minute plank or 30 seconds to a 1-minute plank, and that's gonna be the first set. And you're gonna do that 3 rounds. So you got Russian twist with a kettlebell, regular lying crunch, leg raises, lying down, and then you got a plank. So let's hop right into it. You can go off reps and sets, or you can go off a timer. You can do 30 seconds to a minute for each set. So I'm gonna just do it off my reps. Realistically, I do 25 reps. So back and forth is 1, back and forth, you know what I'm saying? 2 like that. Everything 25 reps. Realistically, what I like to do is you wanna sink your hips back and engage your core, but you wanna roll your body. You don't wanna just come up and try to just get the movement down. You wanna really try to roll and crunch your body, almost like you folding a piece of paper, almost like you rolling a piece of paper up. Engage your core, make sure your hips is really locked down on the floor or whatever you on pad, and try to like really squeeze and roll your body forward and crunch. So keep everything engaged and just, but you coming all the way up and keep that same crunch as you coming up, and then you coming back down. So for leg raises, you don't want to raise too high. So here, I like to put my hands under my pelvis or my hips. I like to keep my feet elevated about 6 inches off the ground, and I raise up right here. Keep the same technique as when you did your regular crunches. Come back down, don't touch the ground, and then just go back up. And then same thing. Well, last thing, with the plank, you want to keep your arms about 90 degrees out and engage your core. So breathe in, do what you gotta do, squeeze your core as tight as you possibly can, and you want to hold that. Make sure your hips and your body is parallel, because you don't want to sink to where you like this, but you don't want to be up here like this. You want to keep it nice and neutral, so when you holding it, you're able to fully engage your core for one, keep a steady breath, and you're able to have a nice solid hold. Because if your hips is raised too high, you're not really engaging your core too much. And then if it's too low to where your hips is touching the ground, same thing. So you want to keep it nice and neutral to where you really straight, and make sure your arms is 90 degrees. I would say. After the plank, I throw in some mountain climbers. You know what I'm saying? So I'm really exploding my leg or my knee to my elbow. I'm gonna show y'all that as well. We got 1 minute on the timer. After that 1 minute, hop right into some mountain climbing. Don't look at the time, just do it. Then you still got a whole nother workout that I gotta do that I'm gonna include with this. But when I hop into the climbers, I like to go up, stretch, and then come back down and get right to it. So that's the minute. So I'm here. And then I come down. Almost like you driving your knees, like you pulling it forward. Really try to do as many reps as you possibly can with that. Not gonna lie to you. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be tough. But take a minute to rest and we're gonna get into it. Drink some water if you need to. This is what helped me lose any extra or excess belly fat while bulking. Start really locking in on the core aspect of it. Your lifts is 10 times better. You look better. The closer that your feet are together, the harder it is to really stabilize your core when you're doing the plank. The wider they out, the more easier it is to really hold it. My plan was to do some gymnast tucks, but when I went to the machine, I asked the guy how many sets he got left, and he said he got 3. And I'm not about to wait on somebody to finish 3 sets on a machine, and I could just show y'all everything else. And then because I showed y'all gymnast tucks before, but I basically do gymnast tucks where I engage my core. I might do it in another video, but I really try to engage my core with gymnast tucks and really pull my hips up and squeeze. And then also I like to do these like leg raises hanging. I like to do leg raises hanging. And I like to superset that with like alternating raise going back and forth. Hey. Yeah, that's gonna be the end of this core workout. But when you're doing it, make sure you're engaging your core a lot and squeezing. That way you can get the most out of that core workout. You don't want to be just trying to raise and swing your body back and forth and not effectively hit your core. Make sure when you're doing these movements, you're really trying to target these movements and focus on those movements. But I'm gonna just end it off right here. If you appreciate the core workout, I don't know how long the video gonna be, but as always, I appreciate you for tuning in. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one, man. See you when I see you.